I'm Bishop William Medley of the Diocese of Owensboro, and I'm welcoming you to another edition of Across the Diocese. Today I'm welcoming Deacon Chris Gutierrez, who is the director of our Office of Hispanic Latino Ministry, to talk about a new and exciting outreach that our diocese is going to be promoting. And we're going to be sending a couple of teams of people to assist dioceses at the border with the influx of refugees and migrants and asylum seekers. And I wonder if you could tell me a little bit about that.
One of the things that's been happening down at our southern border with Mexico is that for the last few months we've had a surge of Central American migrants coming, fleeing violence, looking for protection for their children, finding a way to survive because of the corruption and the gang violence and everything that's going on in Central America. So the surge of migrants has increased a whole lot, that all of the, most of the 8 border dioceses that the United States borders with Mexico, some of them have been asking for help. They've been pleading for help from different dioceses within the interior of the country to send teams to come and help. It's a humanitarian crisis where there is a need for interpretation, translation, feeding folks, connecting with host families, and different things going on.
So tell me about a couple of teams from the Diocese of Owensboro who are going to be going to help.
Our team, our first delegation going to the Diocese of Loreto, will be leaving on Monday, May the 13th, and we will be coming back on May the 19th. Catholic Charities of the Diocese of Loreto will be coordinating, who coordinates the shelter down there, or the shelters. So us four, the first delegation, will be doing different things. Some of us will be working the phones and connecting with family members in the interior, helping folks, migrants, find loved ones where they are and connect them. Maybe it could be buying a bus ticket, it could be connecting them, taking them to the bus station, doing something for them. Others will be serving food, doing some cleaning chores, some of the things, what's most urgent in some of these shelters, and helping out. So our work will vary depending on the talents of each one of us going down there. The second delegation, we're not sure yet exactly what the date will be, but we do know it will be next month in June when they will be heading down to Tucson, Arizona.
Okay, very good. You mentioned this is a humanitarian crisis, and can you say a little bit about what it is that's motivating people to make this terrific journey from the countries of Central America across Mexico, and then at great peril to be entering the United States? What's driving these people to move at this time?
Safety. Families are looking for a safe haven where their children can survive, where they can be in a safe place. The violence has ramped up in Central America, particularly in El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras, that people are having to flee. So that's the primary reason why so many Central Americans have been leaving. Now, our mission as Catholic Christians is following in the path of Jesus. Catholic social doctrine challenges us to respond to the needs of migrants, and that's what motivates us. And I would encourage everyone to dig deeper into the issue, to get to the root causes of migration. We often, when we speak about migration, we talk about enforcement, we talk about other things, but sometimes that's just a band-aid on the wound. We need to get to the root causes of why are people leaving and try to solve some of that, or contribute to people not having to leave their homeland. People are leaving their homeland because they're not safe primarily right now, and so that's why they're coming. Another thing that would help a lot is for people to explore what comprehensive immigration reform means, what it means to us as Catholics, what does it mean for us as a country.
And of course, we really do need to put this in some context. This is not just an American or Central American issue. Right. This is really, for reasons that probably aren't fully unpacked, a worldwide problem. Pope Francis does speak of it quite frequently. Many of the countries in Europe are struggling with an influx of refugees from Africa and from the Middle East, and it's pretty much the same issue. People are escaping violence.
That's correct. It's a worldwide issue. The humanitarian crisis is worldwide. It's not unique to our southern border. But us in the United States, I think we're challenged to respond, you know. So we're given the opportunity, led by Catholic Charities USA at the invitation to dioceses within the interior of the country to respond. Because these 8 dioceses that border with Mexico, their resources have been stretched thin, you know, and they're really in need of volunteers and people to come and help. So in a way of also sharing with our own people in the Diocese of Owensboro is, number one, that we care, that we're not indifferent and to this reality. And there's always a correlation with the immigrant and refugee community living in our midst in the Diocese of Owensboro from those who are at the border and trying to get here. Every single one of the migrants, most of them, I would say, if not almost 100%, came through on that journey as well. And they live in our midst too. So we want to let people know that we care and we're not indifferent, and that we want to take our Catholic social doctrine seriously.
Well, I know you're going to be part of this first team that's heading down to Laredo, and I want to assure you of my support and prayers, and I want to invite all of our people to support you with their prayers. You're representing the best of us. So thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Bishop. Thank you.